Good. Yep. All right, Laura, we can just start with your overall thoughts of the game.
I think that we just really came out really strong, really aggressive, and I think that just set the tone for the whole game. I mean, we knew that they were going to come in. We were watching game on them on Tech, and it was a neck-and-neck game, and we know Tech's always one of our biggest competitors. So knowing that, we just knew it was going to be a tough game the whole time. But I know that on the boards, we've got a lot of offensive rebound that literally always gets us, just jump starts our game and gets us ready to come down the court and just pound them, I guess. So.
Yeah, I feel like Lauren, like a lot of close games, you guys both are always required to hit those clutch free throws at the end. What's going through your mind when the time's counting down and you guys know you have to make those shots in the game?
Honestly, I'm thinking we shoot 100 free throws in practice. I better make these, but I don't know. You just know that you have to get up there. You have to play your role. And if you're just comfortable shooting, you just got to go up there and shoot it. If it goes in, it goes in. Otherwise, there's nothing else you can do about it. So.
This is for either of you guys. You guys get another win in the GLIAC. Malone comes up to UP. They lose 2 games. What was your game plan coming in today against the Pioneers?
Oh, well, we knew that they're small, quick guards, so we focused on knowing their plays and being able to get the drive stopped and started with our defense.
Yeah.
How big do you think that your size and the team helped you out today?
Oh, I think it was really important. I mean, we threw a lot of people in the post. And when you can have people go down low and just make layups on them, I think that just makes a big difference. And the physicality of the game just goes right up.
We were able to get the ball inside in the beginning of the game, and then they had a double. And after that, that opened up our outside shooters a little bit more too. So it's a strong start.
All right, we'll talk about that shooting beyond the arc though, since you guys really lit it up in the second half.
I think our team, we're just like full of good shooters. I mean, if you look around, like down our bench, everyone can shoot the three, everyone can drive, but just shooting in general is just a really strong point for us. So once teams do start to double in our post, we can kick it out, and we know that we have people who are going to make those shots. So, yeah.
I'm good, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Maybe a bit closer game than you expected. What were your overall thoughts?
No, actually I thought it was gonna be a closer game than it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably a little tired. I mean, it's not easy when you go on the road and those teams ain't used to making 12, 13-hour trips up here, and we're used to it because we do it every other weekend. But they think this is just unbelievable that they have to come up here once, and so it's a long weekend for them up here. Plus, I think the weather also contributed to all that stuff. So we like the snow and ice and cold, else we wouldn't live here. So, but no, it was you know, they made it close. I mean, they got it back to 2 because good basketball teams will do that. But our girls have really matured a lot and understand you know, that defense and getting stops is going to be the way we're going to win, and take care of the basketball and get to the people that are hot that night and moving the basketball around, and we really did a good job with that, I thought, when it came crunch time.
Can you give your thoughts on Anna Leland's play? She did a huge game before she was taken out.
Yeah, she played great. You know, she's so strong. I mean, we did have you know, one of the big things is we can really give some teams some mismatch problems. We're very big, we're very strong, and not super athletic, but athletic enough. And so they got to get matched up with either Anna or Abby in the post with a smaller person, probably when teams have a 3-guard offense, and it's a nightmare for them. And plus Alyssa's a 5'11" point guard, and we can get her on 5'2", 5'3" people, so it's a nightmare for teams, you know, as to how they're going to be able to handle this, and our centers can shoot. So, but she played great. You know, I thought she just had an incredible game. She was just dominating inside. And, you know, I hope the injury, you know, it seems like it's fairly severe, and she might be out for a while, but you know, hopefully we can get her back maybe, you know, whenever they tell us we can get her back, but I think she'll be back before the end of the season.
And then to have all of your starters, I mean, everybody scored in the teams, everybody had a couple rebounds. How big is that?
Yeah, it's huge. They're good players. You know, they're very solid players. There's no, you know, Alyssa might have, you know, be a little bit better than everybody else, but they're just so solid and good, and there's not any superstars out there. They're just a really solid bunch of people that can, you know, play the basketball the right way, and you know, we'll continue to try and do that. And when they play like that, we're going to be a hard team to beat.
Coach, another win in the GLIAC. How are you guys able to contain number 20, Solana? She's one of their good point guards.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we contained her because when she was on the court, she seemed like she was scoring, but She's really, really a good player. We put a lot of, Lauren Gruber is our defensive stopper, let alone that she can score too, but she is our defensive stopper, and she had the assignment to stop, slow her down, and we weren't trying to get her to 0. I mean, that was going to be impossible, but the biggest thing was she couldn't match up with us because we just kept putting her in the post, whoever was guarding her, and they had to take her out of the game a lot just because of that, because of the size advantage that we have down there with our guards. And our guards really did a good job. I thought Lauren did an incredible job in the post. She hasn't posted up for us before, but she did have a size advantage, so we went to her and she made some great passes out of it and finished shots in there.
And talk about your play from beyond the arc. I think you guys lit it up in the second half.
Yeah, I got girls that can shoot. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. When they get it going, they can really shoot. Our whole team can shoot threes, every one of them right down to the last center. And we have a lot of luxuries here, being able to do those types of things. We just need to clean up a few things, continually clean up some things that, keep teams in the game. I think that game could have been put away a little bit earlier, if we would have been a little bit more efficient in some areas in the middle, right towards the end of the half, and maybe in the early part of the second half. Those are things that we'll continue to learn how to do, I imagine, and it's a constant, teaching process. But we got a lot of people that can play. And like I said, the biggest thing is if we had a really, really superstar, we would be really good. But we are who we are, and we'll continue to try and get better.
Have you really been struggling with free throws at practice? It seems like every game when it's close, you guys really hit those cut shots.
We shoot 100 free throws every day in practice. And the reason is this: we shoot 50 before practice and we shoot 50 after practice, and they have to report them to me right then and there as to how many they make. And the reason is, if we were to lose a game at the free throw line because we don't make them, I want to be able to sleep at night knowing that I did my job, having them shoot them every single day. That's the only reason why. And then you're going to win big games at the free throw line, and when you have two guards like Lauren and Alyssa that can shoot free throws like that, you're going to win. I'm emotional about my team right now, I tell you. These are wonderful people. They're really wonderful people, and it's hard for me, I guess. I don't know why. I'm getting old. Anything else?
No.
All good?
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks. Yep.
Yes.